Hi, good afternoon. My name is Lourdes Valdez, and today I'll be talking to you about Malunix versus Luna. This is a case in which immunity was lost due to wrongdoing. The petitioner is Malunir, and the respondent is Beatrice Luna, who is a representative of the state of Israel Leha. The facts of the case are that on March 23rd, 2010, a police officer approached Israel Leha at a drive-in restaurant with a warrant for his arrest. Leha proceeded to lead the police on a high-speed chase on the interstate and called dispatchers to let them know that he would be shooting the officers chasing after him. The officers continued their pursuit and then deployed the spike strips. Trooper Malunix, upon learning that the spikes were all set up, decided to pursue an alternative tactic of shooting at Leha's car in order to stop it. So even though the spikes were already put, he decided to just change plans and shoot him instead, or shoot at the car. Although he had not received training on how to do this maneuver, he informed the officers at the pursuit and then also radioed his supervisor for permission. Before receiving a response from his supervisor, Malunix got in position at an overpass, and the witnesses state that Malunix was able to hear his supervisor saying, stand by, let's see if the spikes work first. Malunix, however, saw that Leha's car was approaching and just decided to fire 6 shots. When Leha's car approached, Malunix fired the shots and the car struck the spike strips, hit the median, and rolled several times. It was later determined that Leha had died as a result of Malunix's shots, 4 of which struck his body and none of which struck the car's radiator, hood, or engine block. The respondent sued Malunix under 42 U.S.C. 1983 and argued that Malunix had violated Leha's 4th Amendment rights by using excessive force against him. Malunix moved for summary judgment and argued that he was entitled to qualified immunity. The district court denied the motion and held that there was questions of fact regarding whether Malunix acted as a reasonable officer would have under the similar circumstances. The U.S. Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit affirmed and denied Malunix's petition for rehearing, because there was no plausible reason for an officer in Malunix's position to shoot at the car rather than waiting to see if the spike strips would be sufficient. There was no government interest significant enough to outweigh the intrusion. So in this case, Malunix basically thought that he was going to get the immunity to do this, but since he did not obey his supervisor, he did not wait to see if the spike strips would work, immunity was actually not granted for him. So he was denied.